Hey y'all, I hope everyone's doing well today. We're going to get some messages from the Most High. Let's find out what the Most High God wants to collect. Ooh, no, I can't. Hey y'all, I hope everyone's doing well today. Excuse me. I know I'm looking like a hot mess child, but let's get past this. You'll get past it. We're going to get some messages from the Most High. I have a song download called The Circle of Life. It's from The Lion King. Let's find out what this song is about, why I received it. Alright, so we're going to start off with the Our World Today deck. And let's find out. So we're going to get the surroundings of the song, and then we're going to go into the lyrics. So the first card we have is Mask. Oh God, speak through me. Give me clarity on why you gave me this song, The Circle of Life. Please give me messages. Thank you. All right, so we got Flex on the back, Transformation on the top. We may use those cards. We're gonna see. So let's get started. So the first card we have is Mask. So I'll read what that has to do with this in a second. Let me shuffle. Okay, this number 36. It's about protecting your energy. Protection, hiding true feelings, precaution, holding back disguise, safety, keeping an eye out, security, false self, half-truths, and fears. So yeah, so protecting your energy, this is what you're possibly doing right now. Okay, so you know number 13 is like, I heard it's a very low vibrational number, but let's see. So yeah, 36 at the top is 9. So we have a world card. So the world card, there's a completion that has happened. Something is over. And as you know, we are doing the song on the Circle of Life, and with the world cards, definitely talking about the world completion, the circle, you know, maybe an experience that you had with life, certain lessons that you had to learn, which is why you had to protect your energy from certain experiences that you've had in your life. So let's keep going. Why did we get the world card? So we got the Chariot in reverse. I just heard Beyonce said, "World, stop." So with the Chariot is in reverse. So something's come to a full stop. Something's come to a completion. This is, you know, it has absolutely nothing to do with you. As a matter of fact, it's dealing with justice that you are receiving, and someone could be losing control because of this. Okay, so yeah, with the Strength card is, you know, I feel like you're building a firm foundation, okay, around a world full of chaos that could be happening in the background of you, where there are people who are not, certain people that are not supposed to be in your energy. With the Chariot, it's telling me that God has put a hope to people coming around you, certain people, whoever these people are. I see a King of Cups in the back feeling defeated. So with the Four of Wands is clarify ancestors. We got the Five of Wands. So there is a lot of confusion in the background, okay? When it comes to you and you completing a world where you're protecting your energy from confusion, Five of Wands is a lot of competition, hidden competition that could be happening behind your back. Also a lot of arguments in a home where you could be surviving out here, child. You a survivor. You're not going to give up, you know, with the world card. You done with negativity. That's what I'm seeing. So with the Queen of Swords is you're stepping into your power. Queen of Swords, the Empress, this is telling me that you're very serious. It doesn't mean that you're not loving, you don't care. I'm just seeing here that you're done. You're done with a lot of toxicity. Okay, so what the Lovers card is balance that is happening here, where you're vibrating to a higher vibration. This is talking about harmony. So, you know, there things are coming into alignment, okay? You're stepping out as the Empress, and with this Justice card here, it's telling me that there could be justice happening and happening, okay? So we got the King of Pentacles. Who is this? This is someone who wants to be your friend. They've been thinking about you, stressing. They've caused a lot of issues for you. So the Judgment card is here. God has caught judgment on this connection here, okay? So yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Someone could be stressing about money as well. But whatever has happened, I'm just seeing here there's a completion. I'm surprised the Death card didn't come out. But you know, what the World card is someone who's very obsessed, okay? It's a lot of negativity. So these are people you have to disconnect your energy from. There's a lot of stress going on, and you're just not dealing with these people, okay? So we got the World card, Ten of Swords. Yeah, something's over. Someone's wanting to present you with a like an offer, but with the Ten of Swords, I'm just seeing here something is laid to rest. It's over. This is someone who possibly betrayed you as well. So with the Magician and the Death card, this is a transformation that's happening. So there is a completion. It's over. And lately we've been talking about this. I did a reading about it earlier. It got a little aggressive, but you know, we gonna calm it down because sometimes I can get a little passionate. So please excuse my passion. But I do see that you manifested an ending where it took a really difficult, it was very difficult to get through this. And it's because you don't want to deal with shiesty energy anymore. You're done with it. It was too tough for you, okay? And someone's feeling very defeated about this. Someone's feeling left out in the cold. So maybe you ending the cycle has healed you, but has also left others out in the cold. So yeah, the circle is, the World card is a completion with the Death card, an ending. It's over. So yeah, so that's the you protecting your energy, you not dealing with certain people anymore. The Chariot in the reverse is telling me that there's a stop to you even connecting with certain people from your past, which is why you are in this position of protecting your energy. So the next card we have is Alpha. So Alpha speaks of boundaries. It's talking about your confidence, and maybe there could be people that could be intimidated by your confidence, okay? This is about you having self-control. You could be the initiator. You could be very dominant. You could represent alpha energy. You could be masculine, feminine, coming up, using more of your dominant energy. You could be very successful. Maybe you do well in life. You're financially well off. This is good for you, okay? So, yeah, I like that energy, okay? So, let's keep going. Yeah, you are an alpha feminine woman. So you use masculine and feminine energy in order to interact. You could be a Queen of Pentacles, which is an earth sign. Whoever you are, you're doing good. So we got the Page of Pentacles here, movement here, okay? Clarify this alpha energy here with the Ace of Wands. So you're very inspired about life. You could be starting a new project, and you could be becoming very abundant, okay? So in this present time, you could be in a very prosperous energy where you're doing very good, okay? I just heard, I'm rich. I'm a big timer. Who raps that? Gator Booze with the y'all know who rapped that. Come on now. But you did good. So you doing good. You doing financially well. All right. So there is movement happening for you when it comes to your finances. And maybe someone not happy about it. Maybe it's someone who's wanting to be involved or be in your life. Okay. So you're managing well. And as you're managing, there could be a person that you used to deal with that could be feeling away. Someone's feeling messed up, okay? They not happy. They're not happy. What's going on here? Yeah, so with the Ten of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles, someone's feeling as if they're losing money, and it's because you're in this space of gaining. Someone could be watching you. You got a few people watching you. These are people you've ended relationships with. So what's happening is you could be coming into a very fruitful time in your life. Okay, you're stepping in as someone who's very abundant. Okay, number 44, protected as well. You got a new beginning happening, and there are people who are feeling left out in the cold because of the justice that you're going to be receiving. You could be an air sign. You could be a high priestess. What's this? Why is the air sign here? Oh, this is someone you're walking away from. This is someone who's feeling defeated about a relationship that you're not having. You got a lot of people in your energy. So yeah, these are people you're not bothered with. These are people who you feel uncomfortable around. So yeah, currently, these are people that even want to celebrate with you, want to communicate with you. Be careful who you have in your energy. Again, the first card was the mask. So this is you protecting your energy. Spirit is telling you to make sure that you're protecting your energy. I'm looking at the number 13 and on the front of her shirt, and it's showing me that this number is about negativity. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you that now. This is like a very low vibrational number. So you have to protect your energy, because I'm not liking the people that are in your energy at this time. These are a lot of people that you've ended cycles with. Okay, so yeah, you're getting justice. There is abundance that could be happening in your life. Okay, you could be healing from past issues. Yeah, you're doing well. And as you're stepping into this alpha energy, you're also representing a goddess. Oh, you a beautiful woman, okay? And I really do speak to the women, because I'm a woman myself. So, I got a rep for the women, okay? So if you are a divine femme that is working in your masculine energy, you could be very abundant, or you could just be someone who's doing well in life in general, or you could be working on a new business. Whatever it is, I do see changes happening when it comes to your finances. You could be coming up the ladder. So clarify the goddess ancestors. Okay, so we got Queen of Pentacles. This tried to come up in a reverse. Clarify Queen of Pentacles. So Queen of Pentacles in the water sign. Okay, you got an earth sign here. So let's see. There is new beginnings that could be happening for you. Clarify the earth sign. So there could be conflict when it comes to who wants to come towards you. There are people who are in competition for your love or for you to give to them. This is an emperor who is also causing issues. A King of Pentacles. These are people who are watching you constantly. People in your energy who are liars. These are people who lie on you. Yeah, they cause a lot of conflict. Everything that they've done to you with the all baneful magic, everything that these people are currently doing or have done is going back to them. They're not going to have a good ending. Everything that they've done. So God is protecting you. You got you have the judgment card here. So this is your protection. And someone's very angry because you're not connected to them no more. This is someone who's very controlling, who could be having financial issues because of everything that they've done to you. So someone's going through financial issues at this time, or will be in the future. And as that happens, you're stepping into a very abundant position. With the Four of Pentacles in reverse, it's telling me that someone has to release you, okay? Someone has to release control, because there is a cycle that's over. So with this, someone's stressing and worried, okay? With this world card here, is a completion. Someone's finding it very difficult to understand that something is over. And you may not feel it right now, but it is coming. And so with that said, you're stepping into this Empress energy, okay? So you could be a Queen of Pentacles, whoever you are. I do see fast movement happening for you. Achievement, okay? And there are people who want to get in your way with that, okay? But, you know, with the Three of Cups is celebration and victory here. You know, you're going to be doing real well. So, yeah, overall, I see that you're continuing to move forward, balancing your life. There's structure happening, okay? Throughout everything that has happened in your life, I'm seeing here that you're winning in the end. And this is causing you to be very abundant. Wow, this is a beautiful reading. So let's talk about the song. All right, so the first part is, from the day we arrived on the planet and blinking stepped into the sun, there's more to be seen than ever. There's more to be seen than ever be seen. More to do than can ever be done. Okay, so this is a new opportunity. Okay, this is what it's speaking of, a new opportunity. So it's talking about money. I see money here. So it says some say eat or be some say eat or be eaten. Some say live and let live. But all are agreed as they join this the stampede. You should never take more than you give. This is the wrong song. Hold on. All right, so let's finish. So what I'm seeing here with the Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles, is that there could be financial stability that could be coming in. Okay, so let's finish with the Nine of Swords. Someone could be stressing, feeling very aggravated. With the Five of Wands, there's a lot of negativity that could be happening at this time. All right. So what's going on here? So with the Queen of Swords and the Five of Pentacles is just a lot of negativity, a lot of childish behavior that's happening at this time. With the Wheel of Fortune, is I'm seeing that there are people who could be constantly causing conflict for you. All right. So with the Ten of Swords is you getting through whatever is happening here. So okay. So the first part we got is from the day we arrived on the planet and blinking step into the sun. I chose the wrong song. So the real lyrics are, from the day we arrived on the planet and blinking step into the sun, there's more to see than can ever be seen, more to do than can ever be done. I wanted to know what this meant. Let's reshuffle, okay? My bad, because I want to make sure I'm getting the proper information. So I want to clarify the first part of the lyrics, from the day we arrived on the planet. So tell me about this first lyrics. So we got the Knight of Cups. As you know, this is giving loving energy here. So I'm seeing that with the Knight of Cups, the Four of Cups, the Star card, is you could be healing, okay? There could be a sense of healing where you're gaining power, okay? You're gaining a certain control, a certain power that maybe someone wants to manipulate. All right? So with that, you know, there could be someone wanting to offer you something here is what I'm seeing. This person is coming to give you something, but you're like, no, you're not taking it. And so someone could be trying to use their power to take from you. But I feel as if you've healed. Like you've so the Magician, 17, 18. So with the Star, you've healed. You're no longer in a magician. You're no longer on the magician level. The magician level is someone who's able to create, manifest. I mean, you could tap into this energy anytime you want, but you come to a place where you're stepping into healing energy where your manifestations come from not only creativity, but from your healing, from your higher self. Okay, so you no longer can commingle with low vibrational energy such as the Seven of Swords. Okay, someone's trying to like have like dominion, power over you with the Seven of Swords. Someone's doing some manipulation, control, magic over you. Okay, but you know, this is what's being offered to you, and you have the option to say no. So with the Four of Cups, it's like you're saying no. Okay, so it says, from the day we arrived on the planet and blinking stepped into the sun, there's more to see than can ever be seen, more to do than can ever be done. So with that said, you know that there's more to this type of manipulation energy that someone's trying to give you. You know that you deserve more than this. You're not taking just any offer, especially when it's dealing with manipulation. I'm seeing here that you're more you're pretty much clear on what you're accepting at this time. Okay, so we got the first part. So you no longer need to accept this type of energy. You rose above it. Okay, so with the Star card, it's talking about a deeper healing than anyone can ever understand. This is a growth. This is a particular growth that you have, that you are set in as this alpha woman who is doing your thing, you know. So you've manifested through a higher level of vibration that ascends any type of manipulation magic. All right. So it says, and then someone could be stressed out about this. So the way someone could be manifesting you or trying to manifest control is out of frustration, out of anxiousness, out of someone currently feeling a lot of anxiety. And you've healed from this part of your life where you no longer in the space of anxiety or stressing, or at least you're not trying to. You're coming in this space in your life where you're not open to any type of manipulative forces that want to pretend to be, you know, someone that they're not. Okay, so these are people who want power and dominion. This is what I'm seeing with the Strength, the Magician, and the Strength card. The Strength, the Magician, and the Seven of Swords card is control. Someone's wanting to dominate you, and they're finding it a very difficult situation. They're finding this to be very hard to do. Okay, so it says there's far too much to take in here, more to find than can ever be found. But the sun rolling high through the sapphire sky keeps great and small on the endless ground. On the endless round. Let's see what this means, Spirit. Okay, so we got the Ace of Swords in reverse. What is this talking about? Okay, so what it's talking about is justice. It's talking about abundance that could be coming towards you. And with the Ace of Swords in the reversal is maybe you're not being clear on what could be happening. Clarify the Ace of Swords, ancestors. So with the Judgment card, it's like, let me see. So before I look into it, before I get clarity, for what I'm seeing here is like, God don't want people to know something. There's something that is inevitable that could be happening in your life that someone wants to know. You know, someone's trying to figure out when something's going to happen. And with the Ace of Swords, like, there could be confusion around this, where someone knows something could be happening, but doesn't know when. With the Seven of Pentacles, this is how I'm seeing it, but let's make sure. So there is a truth that's being spiritually protected at this time, and there could be some people who could be wondering, like, what's going on? What's happening? You know, it's dealing with some abundance that could be coming towards you. Okay, so with the Judgment card with the Hierophant card is it's a system. It could be someone who's in control of this, who's getting orders from the divine. Some action could be taking place very soon. Okay, but you know, with the Devil card here, be careful. You know, there's a lot of negativity around this. We got an Emperor here with the King of Wands here. These are people who are very all up. These are people all up in your business. Okay, so these are people that don't know what's going on, but with the 5 of Cups and the Temperance is you could be protected from these people. There could be people not feeling at their best. They're still trying to remain in control. And you know, God could be, you know, someone's watching you, watching very closely, you know, definitely watching a mother figure. You could be an empress, you could be a mother. Someone's watching you. Someone could be very mad at you, you know, with the 10 of Cups. There could be a wish fulfillment happening for a lot of you here, okay? And this Ace of Cups, this new beginning, is going to cause others to feel upset because there's an ending that could be happening, that could be coming into place, okay? And this is ending to a past type of system that you are a part of, a past family dynamic, whatever it is coming to an end. It says, there's far too much to take in there, more to find than can ever be found, but the sun rolling high through the sapphire sky. So this is someone who finds it, you know, difficult to know that there is options or opportunities. Someone's wanting to find out some information. So when it says, but the sun rolling high, I mean, you know, this could represent the Most High rolling high in your life, giving you clarity on what you're needing to know. Oh, we got all these cards in here. What you're needing to know. So there could be changes that will be happening in your life in the future, but you're going to get some more clarity. Most High, give me some more answers. What's going on here? Tell me more. Oh yeah, Knight of Swords. So Knight of Swords with the 5 of Pentacles is people who are feeling unworthy or feeling left out. You know, with the 5 of Wands, these are people who you close out cycles with. These are people who could be going through a lot of karma in the future. With the Death card is an ending, okay? So something could be over, and someone knows it's over. So with that said, this is too much information to take in. That's what it's saying. There's far too much to take in here, more to find than can ever be found. So, you know, someone's too caught up in what could be happening with you, okay? These are people who know that there is an ending, and it could be ending with someone feeling as if they're betrayed when they're the ones who betrayed you. So it said, keeps great and small on the endless ground. So what does that mean, ancestors? What does that mean? Keeps great and small on the endless ground. It's what does it mean? So what it means is like maybe someone's looking at you like someone could be feeling as if they were once great, but could be coming into this 5 of Pentacles energy where someone could be sad about certain things that they've been deceitful on. This is an Emperor. So I see like this person has lied a lot on you, has been plotting behind your back a whole lot, and could swiftly be going into poverty. There could be issues with money. You know, you're being protected from this person, or, you know, these are people who are being guided to heal. So yeah, there's a cycle that's over. And when it talks about the endless ground, it's like keeps great and small. So these are people who may have once thought that they were great, but are currently feeling lack at this time. Yeah, because there's an ending, okay? So yeah, that's what I'm getting. An ending to independence, or ending to maybe some money or something like this. So anyway, let's keep going. So it says, in the circle of life, and it moves us all through the despair and hope, through faith and love. Okay, so it's in the circle of life, and it moves us all. What is that? Okay, so it's about lessons, okay? So with the King of Cups is a person who could be learning lessons, a person who, these are a few people so who are finding out that life is about lessons. These are people who are needing to heal. Definitely needing to heal. They could be you know, in this phase where they could all be trying to figure out what to do. They're plotting, they're planning. Yeah, so with the 7 of Cups is people from the past who are, you know, there could be, you know, karma that's happening. Definitely happening. It could be prison happening. There's judgment happening. So, you know, people could be getting in trouble in the future. So when it says the circle of life and it moves us all, It's telling me like what goes up must come down. What goes around comes around. Mote it be. So yeah. So it's talking about through faith and love till we find our place on the path unwinding in the circle of life. So tell me about this. Yeah, it's about harmony. It's about love, okay? That's what it's really about. And someone could be, finding out a little too late. So with the circle, someone's learned lessons or is in the midst of learning particular lessons that they may not want to learn. They may find that these lessons are keeping them feeling stuck at this time. But, maybe someone felt as if they were greater than of the particular lesson. This is why we have keeps great and small on the endless ground. See, lessons are never endless, okay? There's always lessons to learn, and these lessons that are being learned, someone could be caught in a bunch of lessons that they're still having to learn. So with the all baneful magic, this is like everything someone has done out of alignment with their calling. They're finding out that they could be going through this in the future. So with the Nine of Swords is a lot of stress and anxiety, okay? So it says, it's the circle of life and it moves us all. So yeah, it's definitely movement, okay? It's movement into healing. It's movement into new opportunities. It's movement into, judgment either way. Everyone's going to be judged either way. Everything we do is always going to be if you followed the law or if you didn't. So with the Eight of Swords is someone could be feeling uncomfortable with choices that they may have chose. It's not saying that it's too late for you. You can always rebuild. You can always do it again today. You always have an opportunity to work on yourself, which is what the Nine of Pentacles is about. Is about being self-sufficient, not only financially, but working internally to become your best self, okay? And you don't have to do it you don't have to just know that if you're doing this, that how I did it, I just learned from lessons. It wasn't easy, but when people hurt me, I had to learn that I didn't want to feel like that again. So every time the same experiences came, I had to recognize the red flags. So this is someone who wants to come towards you. This is someone who is very, very obsessed with a path that you could be on. This is someone who could be addicted to your financial opportunities. You could be an alpha woman. You could be very successful. I watch a lot of successful people out there. So, because you're successful and you're coming up as not only an alpha, but you're coming up as someone who's a divine femme, this goddess here, you're beautiful. And that's a huge attraction that someone may have towards you. But with the Devil card, this don't look good. This is not good energy. So be careful about who you are connecting to, because people sometimes don't really have your best interests, and you're going to have to make the best decisions. So it's the circle of life. Have you learned the lesson? Are you realizing what you're stepping into? Because there is abundance happening, but you have to be careful who you are connecting with, because some people, they don't have your best interests. And I do see that there could be a King of Wands who could be wanting to come towards you. And they're wanting to be a part of your success. So you could be doing really well financially, and someone's looking at that. Someone has someone wants to be a part of your happiness. And honestly, it's okay if you're coming with the right intention. But if you're coming to, use somebody, abuse somebody, yeah, I definitely see you having fast communication. Someone wants to be a part of your success. With the Tower card, it may be shocking who may be contacting you. So be careful of who you give into, okay? Because you coming up as a star. You could be doing very well in life, and you're consistent with your with what you do, okay? So with that said, either you're having changes in your life that is causing you to be abundant, or you could be coming into financial stability, okay? So yeah, that's what the song meant. So with that said, there are people who are currently feeling left out, and it's because you closed cycles. The circle was all about a lesson that you had to learn, and you've learned those lessons. If you haven't, then it's not too late to learn them, because you're still living. You still have the opportunity to cut people off that don't deserve to be in your life, so that you can be in alignment with the Most High. There are just some people that are not for you, so you have to recognize that, right? So with the Six of Wands and the Knight of Wands, it's telling me that there is victory happening for you, and it's because you've stayed consistent on your journey. You were very brave, okay? Very brave, very consistent, and I like that for you. With that said, all money ain't good money. So be careful about the opportunities that could be coming your way. With the Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the Five of Swords is someone who does want to come out of conflict with you. They have been very passionate about you. They want to be around you, but they don't really have much to offer. So be careful about who this is, because let me see. Secretly, they're not telling you why they're coming, but you know, there is a new opportunity with the Ten of Pentacles. Tell me here. Someone could be sad about this. Someone could not be receiving it. Why do we have the Ace of Coins here in the reverse, ancestors? Explain the Ace of Coins. It's because you walked away from this person, an Emperor. So because you walked away, I'm seeing here that you know, this person could be trying to manifest a new beginning. But you walked away from this person, which causes you to step into a very abundant period. And someone could be wanting to come towards you, compete against you, or like fight to be in your life. This is a person who's feeling stuck. They want to keep a wheel turning. All right. But again, there's a cycle that's over. Yeah, you have a few people coming up in the energy. A Queen of Pentacles, a Queen of Swords. These are people who are stressing. Now, when you're too stressed about someone's journey and you're watching them constantly, to see, you know, it's just like what I'm getting is jealousy too. People who want to be obsessed in your energy. You know, it's okay if you're being genuine, you want to come around, but I don't know. I don't really care for these people here. So be careful of who you letting in, okay? Because there are people who want to control you. There are people who are brokenhearted. They're lacking a lot, okay? And they need you to give to them too. So they could be going through karma. But again, with the Tower and the world card, is telling me that there's been a completion on these relationships. And when there is a completion, you do not open the door back up. You do not allow certain people who have played with you, played in your face, to come back around to do it again. If you learned the lesson, move on. You meet better people. The more you let go of what doesn't serve you, the better people you'll meet. Okay? It may not have come in yet, but trust me, if you stay on this journey, you will see that you will gain victory. You will gain justice. God is on your side. As long as you are following the rules and being obedient, there will be changes for you. Okay? So please don't give up on yourself, sister, brother, whoever you are. Continue to stay consistent with your journey, because you're going to see a difference when you stay consistent. You're going to see that God is going to be working out in your favor. And there are people who are going to feel a way about it, but these are people who've not healed. And you have to have empathy for these people. Remember to bring love to these people, because they don't understand. They're on a very low vibrational level where all they think about is money. And they've not healed. They don't understand the bigger picture. And so with that said, because you are the goddess, you are the alpha, and you're protecting your energy, you're going to be in a good space either way. Just as long as you know the intentions of others, okay? Make sure you're getting your readings. Make sure that you are staying spiritually connected to the divine. Make sure that you are cleansing your energy. Just make sure that you are also finding time to be alone, so that you could absorb that connection with the Most High. That's very important. So let's get some last messages and then we'll be done. Most High, give us some last messages. What do we need to know? So we got acceptance. So it says, I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. So you may have done things that you may not be proud of, and it's okay. No one's sitting here judging you, because we all made mistakes. But you know, one thing I do love about the Most High is that God is a forgiving God. You know, God is an almighty God. No one's judging you like that. You know what I'm saying? No one cares about what you did in your past. Who cares? You are who you are right now. And if you're wanting to change, change. It says, I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So God is like, are you going to move? Are you going to move? You know, what are you going to do? You got this. Okay? You got opportunity here. And this is going to lead you right to your peace. You don't need to be blaming nobody else. Okay? You know, even though we do have enemies, we also gotta start pointing the fingers at ourselves too, because if we chose these people, okay, I'm not saying that it's your fault, but when you learn to have accountability, then you'll be able to assist yourself in healing. Okay, so it says, I accept responsibility for my well-being. You come first. Okay, so it's time to be 10 toes down for yourself, and with that you'll have peace. It says, I am being of love. I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. Ashe. That's what it's about. Yeah, we already read that. So anything else, God? So we got indecision. So it says, I use my intuition in all aspects of life. So please be more decisive. When you're saying you're done with people, be done with them. Stop letting them come back. Stop letting them linger around. Let them know, like, listen, I can't do this no more. Be very vocal with these people, because some people, they don't get it unless you really put your foot down. This is a time for you to have boundaries, okay? So make sure that you're having boundaries, all right? So it says, I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. So please make sure that you're using your intuition. Work on your solar plexus, because that's where your gut feelings come from. So if you feel a way about someone and you're not comfortable with how you're feeling, make sure that you use that, because that's guiding you to use your intuition. When you are your discernment is allowing you to use your discernment when you're dealing with people that don't serve you. Also, don't forget to give. You know, you should, I suggest, not you gotta be, but I suggest you being of service to others. I love to give. I'm a giver. When God blesses me, like, I got a few people in mind that I cannot wait to give to. If you know, when God blesses me, you know, if God pulls me out of this, it's gonna be I'm gonna be so I'm gonna be like a cheerful giver, because I love to give, you know. So with that said, it says, I feel good when I can help others, and I really do. I love helping people. I've always been that person. I'll get a shirt off my back, child. I love to give. And so with that said, make sure that you are giving. Make sure you're giving and you're loving, because when you learn to give and when you learn to love, you will see that your life will feel a lot better. Your mindset will be a lot lighter. You won't be in a sense of competition, because when you learn to give, you'll get used to that, okay? It will get you out of that negative energy where you're trying to compete with others. Start giving instead of competing. So we got fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love, okay? There's no need to fear. Stop fearing, because you can be as balanced as you want to, as long as you release fear, okay? So it's saying, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. So maybe you may feel bad for certain things that you've done in your past, and you could be thinking about those things. Who cares? No one cares about what we did in our past. Let it go. You know what I'm saying? You know, we've all done something, and it was because you were not aware. The only reason why you did a lot of the things that you've done is because you didn't know that the things that you were doing were things that you did not have to do, or things that you shouldn't have been doing. Whatever the case may be, it doesn't matter about what you've done. Who are you now? All right? You are a beautiful person. All right. With that, you got success and growth. So I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Come on now. It's all about love. Your success comes when you learn to love, okay? That's the true success. Learning to love unconditionally, which is what I mastered. I love unconditionally. I love people so much. I just want to give people hugs all day. Like if I could do that for a job, I would do that because I love people. And I want to give people my love and show, what love is so free to give, but some people, they be so hard, they be so hard, and it's just like, calm down, like you don't have to be like that. Even though I'm in this predicament, I still love so much, and it just saddens me how people could be so evil and just so degrading and hurtful and lie, and you just want to give people love because they hurting. So this is why it's you shouldn't take, like me myself, I shouldn't take things so seriously. But a lot of us, we do take things seriously at times because sometimes you may have a breaking point, and in those times you may want to go off. And I feel it's okay to speak your mind when you're hurting, because if you keep that stuff in, it just boggles up and then you get angry. So the times where you feel like you have to say things, because back in the day, I was the type of person that would not tell people how I felt, and I would be home mad about not telling people how I felt. And then I would be saying, well, I wish I would have said this. So now I just say what I have to say right then and there, if it's necessary. If not, then I'll keep it to myself. It's always balance with that too, okay? Because you don't want to ruin relationships. And I went off on people and needed them the next day, and it's like, dang, I need to ask them for a favor. You gotta you gotta make sure you're choosing your battles wisely, okay? Not every battle is yours. Sometimes you fight them battles secretly, or you allow God to work through that, okay? So with that, we got growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness, all right? So you want to expand your consciousness, your awareness. So this is about discerning, okay? This is where your growth comes from. I wish I could show you my vision board. I've always wanted to be a person that wanted to have my own mind. I hated to be validated by people. If y'all watch my old videos on YouTube, you will see that I was complaining about always feeling as if I had to be validated by others. And that was one of the main things that I worked on. And so with that said, I got Oprah Winfrey up here. It says, as you become more clear about who you really are, you'll be better able to decide what is best for you the first time around. So this is you not having to ask other people what you need from them, okay? With that, I had another dream board. I believe I threw it away and I'm so hurt about it. But I wish I put the dates on here too. But it says yeah. Dang, I wish I had some of the stuff fell off. But it was all about me not wanting to have others validate me. I always wanted to validate myself. And it's because, you when you start having others validate you, or when you start being validated by others, it becomes a habit where you're waiting on others to help you. And I've learned huge lessons from that. And it just never works for you. So make sure that you are always in a phase of validating yourself. This is very important. So we got purpose. I know what I am here to do. All right. So you could be in your purpose. You could be, look, this boss woman here, the boss lady, the goddess. Ooh, you doing good. And then you got God. You working with God. Baby, you about to be excelling even better. Like God is just going to be helping you even more. So with the goddess, like you're a goddess, you know your worth, If you don't know your worth, you're working on knowing your worth. You're working on cutting people off that don't serve you. That's awesome. Then we got love. So it says, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. You know, I could have fell off a long time ago with everything that I've gone through in my life. It's been really hard. It's been a hard journey. And people are still wondering, how are you still staying afloat? How are you still smiling? How are you still being loving? How are you still continuing on with everything that you're going through? And I'm gonna tell you right now, it is not me. I give all of my grace to the Most High. Okay. So I give all my gratitude to God. I thank God, because if it wasn't for the Most High God, I don't know what I would be doing. I don't know how I would be feeling. I don't know how I would be reacting. This is why it's very important to make sure that you have a relationship with the Most High. When you have a relationship with the Most High, you will never go wrong. You have no reason to fear, because God is going to take care of you. Okay. And as much as we may want people to be like a placeholder for God, you know, God does send people to help us. God even speaks through me, you know. It does sound like, oh, well, I'm going to just let God help you. Well, you know, with that said, you know, whatever it takes, because if you believe in God, then God will make a way. And so that's where I'm at, because I've been in very tight situations where no one but God has gotten me out, you know, and God has used others to help me. And God will use you too to help others. This is why you should be a service to others. There's nothing wrong with that, as long as you're doing it for the right reasons, okay? So we got freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. And this is where I'm at. I'm trying to break free. I'm breaking generational curses, and I know you are too. There is a stronghold when it comes to the collective and what we're going through, when it comes to people that are very controlling, very demonic, and are tied to systems that are trying to control your every move. You know, at this point, cameras are everywhere. I didn't know that at one point. It's very violating, you know, but God is going to see through this. There will be freedom, okay? You have broken the chain. You have broken cycles. And because you've done that, your freedom comes, okay? So just be patient. Hold off, because there will be new connections. You know, maybe you don't have friends right now. God's going to bless you with better people, all right? Because you disconnected from people that didn't serve you. So, yeah, friendships. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So the new people that you have in your life, they're not going to take you for granted. They're not going to mistreat you. They're going to love you. They're not going to be friends with the enemy. They're not going to be contacting people that you don't talk to. You know, these are people that are going to be stand-up people for you, because they've been through the same thing you've been through. And that's what you truly deserve. Everybody, I believe, deserves a friend. A good, well, I'm not going to say everybody deserves a good friend, because everybody ain't a good friend. But people like you and myself deserve good people to be in our lives. So why wouldn't God bless us with good, righteous people? Aren't you a righteous being? Yeah, you deserve that. And I'm a friend to you. I'm going to be your friend. All right. So let's get one more last message, and then we're going to be out. God, give me a last message, please, for this reading. So we got Symphony. All that glitters ain't gold. And then we got To the Sea. So God is asking that you go with the flow of life, learning that everything that glitters is not gold. God is going to show you exactly how to be that alpha woman, that alpha man, that goddess, that God, you know. And with you doing that, you are understanding that your journey it may be difficult, right? It may be difficult, but nothing comes easy. Everything comes with hard work. It comes with determination. So if it comes with determination, it's just not going to be easily given to you. God got to know that God can trust you. Okay? Can God trust you? Because you are between two worlds, and God is trying to get you to this lighter part of the world where you deserve to be. And it's not because you're believing that, you know, you could just get something the easy way. with that said, you're going with the flow of life and you're allowing God to move through you and your life. Okay, you're allowing God to help you get to where you need to be. Okay, and you can do it. All right, it's never too late to be that beautiful goddess that you really are. Okay, you are the empress. You are the one. You are the shit. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, I don't care what they say. Believe that, because that's the truth. That's the what? That's the truth. Truth be told, you were always the one. And I'm loving it. Anyway, with that said, I will talk to y'all later. Look, you got loyalty coming. I'll talk to y'all later. I hope this message finds you well. Peace.